Hello, thanks for joining me. My name's Charlie, and the story I'm going to read today is all about being calm. As we know, life can be quite busy and sometimes a little overwhelming. But as we'll learn in this story, we can find calm almost anywhere. Shall we try and find it together? Find calm. This is a story about mindfulness. Mr. Calm is quite possibly the calmest person in the whole world. Nothing can ruffle his feathers. Not even Mr. Noisy's band practicing while he's meditating. Oh, are you calm like Mr. Calm? Sometimes it can be hard to be calm when something goes wrong or if you're worried about what might happen. Mr. Calm has learnt how to think about what's happening right now and not feel so overwhelmed by what's going on around him. This is what mindfulness means. Sometimes it can be difficult to manage your emotions, especially if they're big feelings. Not all of Mr. Calm's friends approach life in the same calm way. Like Mr. Rush, he's always rushing around here, there and everywhere, barely pausing for breath. Whoa! And little Miss Bossy finds it hard when she doesn't feel in control of what's happening around her, particularly Mr. Rush's incessant racing around. Now, this story is actually about little Miss Busy, who loves nothing more than keeping herself busy, although one time even she did wonder if she'd taken on too much. Little Miss Busy had agreed to organise the Happy Land Fair. There'd be games, music, stalls, entertainment, refreshments. The whole of Happy Land couldn't wait for the big day, which was tomorrow. Hooray! Uh-oh. Does little Miss Busy look calm? No, she doesn't. Does little Miss Busy feel calm? Definitely not. Little Miss Busy was frantically trying to sort things out when she saw Mr. Calm. Sorry, Mr. Calm, I can't stop today. I've just got too much to do before the fair tomorrow, she said. Taking a moment to stop is the first thing you must do, little Miss Busy, said Mr. Calm kindly. And you know what? His calm and kind voice did make little Miss Busy stop for a moment. Thank you, Mr. Calm, sighed little Miss Busy. I've just got myself all in a panic about it all. When I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, I find it helps to stop what I'm doing, replied Mr. Calm. I take some big, slow breaths and take a minute to let my feelings calm down. Little Miss Busy took Mr. Calm's advice and she felt much calmer. So what can you do when things all feel like they're a bit too much? Well, we can take Mr. Calm's advice and take some nice, big, deep breaths. Shall we try it together? So we're going to breathe in through our noses and then gently out through our mouths like this. That's better. Shall we get back to the story? Thank you so much, Mr. Calm, little Miss Busy said gratefully. I can now focus better on what I need to do. And with that, off she strolled to finish the arrangements for the fair. She even found time for a nice relaxing bath and a good book before bed. What do you do to unwind at the end of the day? Oh, hello. Bye. The day of the Happy Land Fair had arrived and little Miss Busy woke up bright and early, ready for a busy day ahead. Unfortunately, the same could not be said of Mr. Lazy, who woke up late and decided to stay in bed all day. Do you jump out of bed in the morning? Or do you snuggle further under the covers? Mr. Lazy is so calm, he spends most of the day napping. But luckily for little Miss Busy, Mr. Lazy hadn't volunteered to take part in the fair. Whew. But lots of her friends had. Little Miss Magic was doing a magic show, Mr. Noisy's band were performing, Little Miss Fun was organising the games, while Mr. Happy was running the refreshment stall, the happiest place at the fair. Cheers, Mr. Happy! Ooh, that is, if people could find the fair. Mr. Muddle had put up the sign sending everyone the wrong way. Thankfully, little Miss Busy spotted this just in time and asked Mr. Rush to race around town putting them the right way. Little Miss Busy wasn't going to let that minor mishap ruin her calm mood, though that wasn't the only challenge she would face today. Little Miss Naughty sneaked off with Little Miss Magic's wand. Little Miss Busy focused on taking a big, calm breath. But there was no need to worry. as Little Miss Magic just summoned her wand right back, much to Little Miss Naughty's irritation. And over on the stage, Mr. Noisy's band were in full swing. The band was as noisy as ever, and Little Miss Busy was starting to panic as the music was getting louder and louder. But Mr. Calm came to the rescue. He unplugged the microphone and guitar. When Little Miss Busy looked at the crowd, she saw everybody enjoying the unplugged acoustic session. Little Miss Busy took a moment to enjoy the melody, and a sense of calm swept over her too. The music was making her feel relaxed and happy. So, when she saw Mr. Tickle tickling everyone at the games field, she breathed deeply and left Little Miss Fun to turn that into part of the fun. And when Mr. Greedy was loading his plate very full at the refreshment stall, she left Mr. Happy to deal with it with a smile. Little Miss Busy embraced the spirit of the fair and joined in with the fun, without trying to take control of everything. The Happyland Fair was a huge success, and Little Miss Busy wanted to thank Mr. Calm for helping her live in the moment and enjoy it. But where was Mr. Calm? There was a quiet corner of the fair where she saw some very familiar footwear. Could that be Mr. Calm? Yes, Mr. Calm was taking a yoga class with a group of friends. Time for Little Miss Busy to join in with her best tree pose. Would you like to do your best tree pose with me now? We're just going to take one big deep breath. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. Do you know, I'm feeling extremely relaxed. As you know, I might just rest my eyes for just a moment. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you can find calm whenever you need to. And I hope to see you again soon for another Discover You story. Bye bye!